Hello, we are discussing about GATE 2015 ECE paper. Look at the circuit, that is SR latch is implemented in TTL gates, implemented using TTL gates, and set reset are pulse inputs provided using push button switches, and it is observed that the circuit fails to work as desired, that is the circuit is not working as SR latch. So to make it work as SR latch, what are the changes to be taken? A. NOR gate should be replaced with NAND gates. B. Inverter should be replaced with buffers. C. NOR gate should be replaced with NAND as well as inverter should be replaced with buffers. D. 5 volts to ground. Which is the right answer? Okay. The right answer for this one is D. Right answer for this one is D. We will see how. First of all, look at this one. Push button switches. Push button switches is what you have seen in the laboratory. Okay, once you are going to be pressing a push, so that the contact is going to be once it met and the valid value is going to be given. So push button switch, if it is connected at that time, 5 volts is going to be connected for a small amount of time towards the input of inverter, and if you are pressing reset, that is reset push button, then 5 volts is connected to this inverter which is related to the Q bar. So otherwise, if you are not pressing, then what is the operation? Then this point and this point is not connected, but this point is going to be under open condition. So the terminal, that is input of inverter, is under open condition. Remember this one, it is very important. Whenever you are using push button switches, if you are using normal on off switch, if it is on, then it is connected to 5 volts. If it is off, definitely it is connected to 0 volts. If it is not on, you can say definitely it is at 0 volts. If it is not off, it is connected to 5 volts. You can say in that way. If it is a general on off switch, but this is a push button switch, whenever you are pressing, then only the contact is going to be met to the input, otherwise the input is going to be treated as open. So the inputs of inverters are under open condition for this circuit, and we are using TTL gates. In TTL, open inputs are outputs. Okay, open terminals, open inputs or outputs will be treated as logic high. They are at logic 1. Okay, so whenever it is open, at that time the logic present over here is 1. A logic 1 is present at this point. This is the meaning of TTL gates. So for TTL gates, open terminals, it may be input or it may be output, it is treated as open inputs mainly. It is treated as they are at logic 1. Okay, so now we will see. First, NOR gates, if it is 1-1, what happens to original circuit, that we will see. Okay, then first we will see why it is not operating as SR latch. Then we will see what are the modifications can be taken according to these 4 options. So if 1-1 is going to be present, output of this inverter is going to be 0. Output of this inverter is also 0. For a NOR gate, if one of the input is going to be 0, output depends on other inputs. Whereas if one of the input of NOR gate is 1, then output is independent of other input. So look at this one. If A, B are going to be inputs and output Y is going to be output of NOR gate. NOR gate is nothing but this one. A, B are going to be inputs, Y is the output. We know 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 are possible input combinations. For this one, 0 plus 0 plus inversion. So this is 1 and it is 0, 0, 0. So from these 3, we can say that one, if one of the input is 1, if one of the input is 1 or both are 1, output is definitely 0. Output is definitely 0 if one of the input is 1. At that time the other input doesn't have any effect on output. So output will be 0. Output directly we can say irrespective of other input. If one of the two inputs, one of the input is at logic 1, because 1 plus something is going to be 1, 1 bar is always 0. So if one of the input is 1, output doesn't depend on other inputs. But whereas if one of the input is 0, look at this one. If one of the input is 0, then output is complement of other input. So if one of the input is 0, then output is, if A is 0, B is equal to 1. If one of the input is 0, if A is 1, you will get output as 0. Okay, so y is equal to A bar you will get. Since A is equal to 0, you will get 1. In this case, if B is equal to 0, y is A bar. A is 1, so that you are getting output as 0. So output depends on other inputs. If one input is at logic 0, remember this one. So if input is 0, definitely depends on other input. Other input is nothing but q bar. So 0 plus q bar whole bar, 0 plus q bar is q bar whole bar is nothing but q only you will get. So 0 plus q bar, which is nothing but q bar, and q bar whole bar is nothing but output, so that it will be q only. Similarly, here you are getting q plus 0 is q whole bar is nothing but q bar. So you will get the same state. So same state is maintained if the push button switches are not pressed. If the push button switches are not pressed, at that time inputs for inverters are at logic 1, that will keep the output in the same state. That is the important one. Next, let us assume if set is pressed, if set push button is pressed, at that time this 5 volts is connected to the input of inverter and 5 volts is treated as logic 1 only. Previously also it is at logic 1, now also it is at logic 1. So it will be in the same state as previous. So no change of operation is taking place even the set button is pressed. And if you press reset button, at that time this 5 volts is connected to the input of this inverter, and this one is previously 1 and now 5 volts is also, it is treated as 1, so that no change of operation take place when you press set or reset. So this circuit is fails to operate as SR latch. Now we need to modify. So first case what we are going with is NOR gates to change to NAND gates. So replace NOR gates with NAND gates. This is the first case. We know that one, whenever in TTL, whenever the inputs are open, that is whenever the push button switches are not pressed, at that time inputs are going to be treated as logic 1. So 1 is present. Now this is NAND gate. For NAND gate, if 1 is the input, then output of inverter is 0. Output of inverter is 0. 0 into, this is q bar. 0 into q bar is q bar whole bar is nothing but q. You will get this one. 0 into q bar is 0. 0 into q bar is 0. 0 into q bar is 0. 0 into something is 0. 0 bar is nothing but you will get 1. So q will be 1. And here also 0 into q. 0 into q is 0. 0 bar is 1. So this is not the property of flip-flop. So property of flip-flop is outputs must be complement of each other. So this cannot be used. If you replace NOR gates with NAND gates, it cannot act as flip-flop, because the property of flip-flop is it should have complemented outputs. But this push button switches making logic 1 at the inputs of inverters, that makes the outputs to force to go towards logic 1 in both cases. Okay, violating the flip-flop property. So that A cannot be the answer. Now come for B. Now inverters are replaced with buffers. If inverters are replaced with buffers, the present one is nothing but 1 and 1. Okay, so under open circuit condition, if the inputs are open in TTL, they will be treated as logic 1. So set and reset you are not using. Whenever they are not pressed, at that time it will be treated as inputs are going to be 1 for the inverters. So you will get 0. Now it is a buffer. So this will be same as, buffer is nothing but same value it will be provided. So 1 you are going to get. One of the input for the NOR gate is 1. 1 plus something is always 1 plus, it may be q bar or something else. 1 plus something is 1. 1 bar is always 0. And here 1 plus q is 1. 1 bar is always 0. Again it is violating the flip-flop property. If you are replacing inverters with buffers, okay, then it is again violating the flip-flop property, so it cannot be used as SR latch. Next, if you are replacing, okay, if you are replacing inverters with buffers and NOR gates with NAND gates, then what happens? Again the inputs for the inverters are 1s, because in TTL logic open inputs is treated as they are at logic 1. Next, and this 1 is present over here, 1 is present over here. Okay. Now, if one of the input is 1 for the NAND gate, okay, if one of the input is 1 for the NAND gate, at that time it output depends on other input. Other input is nothing but Q bar. 1 into Q bar is Q bar, Q bar whole bar is Q. So you will get the same Q as previous. Now here that Q is going to be present, 1 into Q is Q, Q bar is here. So you will get the same. So same state results. Same state results. So output continues to be in the same state. If you are replacing with inverters with buffers and NOR gates with NAND gates, and now let us assume the set is going to be pressed. If set is pressed, at that time 5 volts is going to be connected to input of inverter, but 5 volts is also treated as logic 1. So previously it is at logic 1, now also it is at logic 1. So no change of state takes place, even if you apply set button or reset button. If you press reset button, 5 volts is connected to input of this inverter, but already it is at 1. Even though if you are connecting 5 volts also, that will be treated as logic 1 only. So it will be in the same state for the combination. So this cannot be act as SR flip-flop, because you don't get set state, reset state. Okay. So A and C, you don't get set state, reset state, and B is not going to be sorry, A and B, you are not going to use it as SR flip-flop, because the flip-flop property itself is going to be violating, and C is going to be always in the same state. C is always in the same state, so you cannot get set state or reset state, okay, which is also possible in the given diagram. Okay, given diagram and this C diagram are going to be exactly same. They are in the same state, even though you are pressing set or reset push buttons. So it doesn't have any effect of set state and reset state. So they cannot used as SR latches. Now come for the last option. 5 volts is replaced with 0 volts. We know that one inputs for inverters are going to be logic 1 because of TTL family. In TTL family, open inputs are treated as logic 1. Now already we discussed, whenever it is 1, this will be 0 and this will be 0. And this is Q bar. 0 plus Q bar is Q bar. Q bar whole bar is Q. And this is 0 and it is Q. 0 plus Q is Q. Q bar is Q bar. So it will be in the same state if the push button switches are not used. Okay. Output state is same as previous state whenever the push button switches are going to be not used. That is, set is not pressed, reset is not pressed. So set is going to be pressed. For example, if set is pressed, so set will be connecting this 0 to input of inverter for a while. This 0 will be connected to input of inverter whenever set push button is pressed. Okay, and it will be removed. By that time 0 is connected, this will become 0. Okay, this will become 0 and that 0 makes output will become 1. 1 plus Q bar. Okay, 1 plus Q bar. 1 plus Q bar is nothing but 1 and 1 bar is making 0. So set is equal to 0 if you make set is equal to 0, that is making Q is equal to 0. And this 0 comes over here, and since it is not pressed, okay, this is 1 and you will get 0 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 bar is 1. So Q bar is 1 and Q is equal to 0. This is reset operation. Reset operation. Okay, if reset is equal to 0, let us assume now you pressed reset. If reset is pressed, then if reset is pressed, Okay, if reset is pressed, then this 0 volts is going to be connecting to input of this inverter for a while, that is a minute duration. By that time, okay, it is going to 0 to 0 is going to be connected over here. That makes output of inverter to 1. 1 plus q is 1. 1 bar is nothing but 0. Now the output will become 0, and this 0 comes over here. That 0 and set is not pressed, so input is going to be treated as 1. 1 complement is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 bar is 1. Now as soon as the reset button is pressed, at that time q is making 1, and later the reset push button is nothing but simply you are pushing and you are removing, so again it will go to 1. Whenever it is again go to 1, that 1 1 is going to be giving the same state. Same state is nothing but it will be in the same state of q is equal to 1, q is equal to 0. That is, it is holding that state. So now it is called as set state. So R is equal to 0 is making reset state, R is equal to 0 making set state, and set is equal to 0 making reset state. Okay, so this now act as SR flip flop, and if you press both S and R, at that time both R will be zeros, and both are zeros is nothing but both will be 1, and whenever both are ones, at that time output is again going into 0 combination, so output is undefined. So you can write it as S, R and Q. If you are not pressing, by that time S and R inputs, that is inputs of this one 1 1, you can think it is okay 1 1, and no need of this truth table. You can get this operation. If both are pressed, 0 is going to be connected at both the inputs of inverters. That makes output to be 1, and that 1 will make output of each NOR gate to be become 0. That is violating the flip-flop operation, which is treated as indeterminate state. So D is the right option. If you replace 5 volts to 0 volts, it can able to perform SR operation, SR latch operation. So the right option for this one is option is D. Okay, thank you.